I've just discovered something completely insane. If you follow the guidelines I'm about to provide you, this trading method is so effective that you can make ridiculous gains in the shortest amount of time. I'm going to backtest it 100 times with a $1,000 beginning account size and 2% displayed in order to support these assertions. To begin, go to tradingview.com and select the pound-yen pair on the 15-minute chart to get started. Let's move on and add our indicators now. We will therefore require an exponential moving average for the first indicator, and we will add 2 of them. Add the trend meter as our second indication, namely this. Now that we have changed the periods on our exponential moving averages, let's move on. In order to adjust the length from 9 to 200 and make the line slightly thicker, let's double-click on one of them. Let's now adjust the second EMA's length. In order to make this line yellow, we will alter the inputs from 9 to 50. Okay, let's remove this signals 1 by double-clicking on this trend medium. Okay, our system is now prepared. Now let's discuss our trading guidelines. But before we get into the rules, let me just say that this strategy is made to follow the trend in order to minimize losses when the market is moving sideways and to maximize our earnings by letting our winners run. Okay, so we won't be searching for a buy unless our 50 EMA is above the 200 EMA. Additionally, our trend meter indicators for green dots and 2 green lines must be present for a bullish signal to be considered reliable. Finally, we will decrease market volatility while maintaining a sufficient amount of positive volatility to corroborate the signal. We'll enter a long position with a stop loss at the most recent swing bottom once all of these criteria have been satisfied. And now pay close attention, this is a crucial financial management principle. Therefore, we won't close the position unless the price has increased above the entry price and moved in our favor. Additionally, a red dot may be seen on the top line. Let me now offer you an illustration to better illustrate what I mean. Okay, we can see that we recently received a red dot. We can now close the trade. We can thus see that we made a sizable profit when we terminated this deal. We have a great risk-reward ratio. Additionally, we could have made a significant profit on this trade because we only risked 2% of our account per trade. And by letting your winners run, I mean that you do not set a profit ceiling. As soon as your indicator sends you an exit signal, you close the deal. Shorts are the complete opposite in this regard. Therefore, the 50 EMA must first be below the 200 EMA. Additionally, a trend meter indication must show 2 red lines and 4 red dots. Again, for a short signal to be effective, the market must exhibit enough bearish volatility. We'll enter a short position with a stop loss at the most recent swing high once we've satisfied all of these requirements. And we're going to close the position exactly like with long transactions. A green dot would appear on our top line on the trend meter indication and the price would move faster than our present price in our advantage. Let me now give you an illustration. As a result, we can see that we closed this trade with a huge profit once an exit signal appeared exactly on his candlestick. Look at our danger, please. The reward to risk ratio is astounding. Additionally, because we only risked 2% of our accounts per trade, we might have made a ridiculous amount of money on this particular trade. Okay, now that you have a better understanding of how to trade using this strategy, allow me to give you a few more examples. As a result, as can be seen, all of our indicators support a long signal. Let's open a long position right away, place a stop loss, and watch for a signal to sell. Okay, now this is the point at which we received an exit signal, and we can now take a profit. We can see that by making this deal, we could have generated a sizable profit. Let's search for a new signal now. Okay, so this is another legitimate lengthy signal. We can see that the 50 EMA is higher than the 200, and our trend meter indicator is showing 4 green dots and 2 green lines. In light of this, it is now safe to start a long position. We can tell that we are doing quite well. Let's proceed now. So, this is where a confirmed lengthy signal was found. We can now place a stop loss at the most recent swing low, enter another long trade, and determine whether this one was profitable. So, as you can see, we just received an exit signal on this candlestick. We can now finish this trade. You see, even when we don't make much, it's all about the opportunities we offer ourselves to capture that truly spectacular move. Let me now provide you with some further examples of short trades. Our indications all concur, as can be shown. The 50 EMA was positioned below the 200 EMA. Our trend meter indicator showed 4 red dots and 2 red lines, and the market had enough negative volatility. Therefore, this candlestick would be our trigger. But keep in mind that before making a trade, you must wait for this candlestick to close. So we can see that there was an escape signal. Right there on this candlestick, there was this green dot. Thus, we ended our trade with a small profit. So let's actually do our backtest on a 15-minute time frame and see if the outcomes are reasonable or not. I just finished the backtesting, and these results have surprised me. Our win rate is 68%, and the profits end up at 56%. I would also like to mention that these results will be different when trading live, so always try the strategy for yourself before using it. In terms of win rate, this technique now holds the top spot, and I wholeheartedly endorse it. Guys, feel free to run back and forward testing on various markets and times to gauge how well it performs. If you want to see one of my other trading strategies I use when day trading, check this video right here, because this strategy works great on the every time frame you want. I'll see you guys next time.